Imagine this. You're cleaning out your junk drawer. You pick up a dull penny and think nothing of it. But what if I told you that same penny could be worth over $200,000? Yes, really, a 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, found in change, stashed in a drawer, maybe even stuck between your couch cushions, could be your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle. You may not see a mint mark. You may think it's just ordinary, but that little detail, that missing mark, could be the beginning of your fortune. Now, before you roll your eyes and toss your coins back in the jar, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot one of the rarest modern pennies ever made and how to sell it for life-changing money. But first, ask yourself, what if you already own it? Let's rewind a little. In 2009, to mark the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint released a special series of pennies. For reverse designs, each one representing a chapter of Lincoln's life, birth and early childhood, formative years, professional life, and presidency. But here's where the magic happens. One specific version, the 2009 Memorial Lincoln Cent with no mint mark, minted in Philadelphia, became the epicenter of collector frenzy. Now, what made it so special? It's not just the design. It's the combination of errors, low circulation condition, and collector demand that turned this ordinary coin into a six-figure legend. Many of these pennies were poorly struck. Some had die cracks, double dies, or were off-center. Others were struck on copper planchets instead of zinc, a manufacturing fluke that sent their value skyrocketing. And here's the kicker, the no-mint mark variety is harder to trace in perfect condition, which makes uncirculated versions incredibly rare and incredibly profitable. In fact, one of these coins recently sold for $209,000 at auction. That's a penny turning into nearly $250,000. And here's the fear factor. Most people never even look. They spend it. They lose it. They toss it aside without realizing the hidden gold mine in their hand. So ask yourself again. Do you know it's sitting in your pocket change? Think about it. We've all wasted pennies. I once used a rare 1943 steel penny to scratch off a lotto ticket. Guess what? The ticket was a loser, and the coin I scraped with? Worth thousands. My heartbreak still echoes. Don't be like me. Be smarter. Be richer. First, flip it. Check the reverse design. Is it the professional life scene with Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois State Capitol? Next, look closely at the front. No D for Denver. No S for San Francisco. Just Lincoln's face and the year 2009. That's your no-mint mark clue. Then, check the coin's condition. No scratches, sharp details, full luster. These are signs of uncirculated status. And if it feels heavier than other pennies, it might be copper, a rare and valuable error. Find one with even the smallest doubling or off-centering. That's a jackpot waiting to happen. Now here's the cliffhanger. There's another penny, similar date, different error, worth even more. And we're covering that in the next video. So if you've ever dreamed of turning pocket change into a high-end lifestyle, maybe paying off your mortgage, buying that dream car, or just giving yourself real financial freedom, don't ignore your pennies. Subscribe now, hit the bell, and join thousands of Americans who are rediscovering the value of what's already in their hands. Imagine walking past a penny on the sidewalk. You think nothing of it. You don't pick it up. You don't even look at it. But what if I told you that one of those ordinary-looking coins could have just been worth $208,000? Yes, a single 2008 Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark has shocked the coin world with its jaw-dropping value. Now pause, take a deep breath, and check your coin jar. Because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn how one of the most common coins in your house might be the key to the wealthier life you've been dreaming about. And if you're thinking, come on, it's just a penny, I get it. That's what most people think. That's exactly why this opportunity exists, because the majority overlook it. But you're here, and that already puts you ahead. So let's get into the story behind the mysterious 2008 no-mint mark penny. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to turn pocket change into life-changing income. The hidden story behind the penny, the 2008 Lincoln Memorial Cent, marked the end of an era. It was the final full year the Lincoln Memorial design appeared on the back of a penny before the reverse was redesigned in 2009 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's bicentennial. What makes this particular penny so valuable? It's not just the year, it's not just the design. It's the deadly combination of a rare minting error, high-grade preservation, and one shocking detail. The coin has no mint mark. Let's pause for a moment. Usually, coins minted in Philadelphia come with no mint mark. That's standard. But in 2008, an extremely limited number of coins without a mint mark were discovered to be off-metal errors, struck on bronze planchets that had not been used since 1982. Now let that sink in. A bronze coin in a world of zinc. Only a handful of these coins were ever found, and most people never even realized they existed. They sat in drawers, jars, and even vending machine trays. Until one day, a collector saw something unusual. He held up a 2008 penny, saw the reddish shine, weighed it, and discovered the impossible. It wasn't just rare. It was unique. Graded by experts, it sold for a jaw-dropping $208,000 at auction. Can you imagine? You go to the laundromat, drop in a penny, and accidentally use what could have been a down payment on a beachfront condo. Now that's expensive laundry. What to look for? Key features. Now let's bring it back to you. You might be sitting on a small fortune. Here's what to check for. No mint mark under the date at a rich reddish bronze color instead of the usual dull copper tone. Heavier weight. The bronze penny weighs around 3.1 grams compared to the 2.5 grams of zinc coins. Ultra-high mint condition, minimal scratches, sharp details on Lincoln's face and the memorial. Not sure how to check the weight? A basic digital scale from Amazon can do it. That's a $10 investment for a potential $200,000 return. Cliffhanger to keep attention, but here's the part most people don't know. There's a chance you could be holding a second specimen that's never been discovered, and when that hits the market, it might be worth even more. We'll talk about how to find out if yours is the real deal and what steps to take next. Right after this, how to turn it into wealth. Okay, you've found a potential 2008 no mint mark bronze Lincoln penny. What now? Don't clean it. Ever. Wiping or scrubbing that coin could erase thousands in value. Weigh and inspect it carefully. If the signs are there, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Get it appraised. A verified rare coin expert can help you place it in auction, where collectors compete with their checkbooks. And here's the best part. This isn't just about coins. It's about unlocking hidden value in your life. You might have grown up thinking pennies were worthless, that only the rich could live freely, that your time was spent chasing dollars that disappeared by month's end. But this is your reset button. It's proof that opportunity is still hiding in plain sight, and you are capable of claiming it. Final pattern: interrupt, audience engagement, and hey, maybe next time someone tells you, a penny for your thoughts, you'll say, only if it's from 2008 and weighs 3.1 grams. Make the next move now. If this video inspired you even a little, if it lit a spark, then imagine what else might be hiding in your coin jar. Hit that subscribe button because I'll be showing you the top coins hiding in plain sight that are worth hundreds of thousands. You don't want to miss the next one. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket that could be worth more than your entire car. Now imagine that coin is just a plain 2007 Lincoln penny. No mint mark, just sitting there. Old, brown, worth $205,000. Sound unbelievable? It's real. It's rare. And if you have one, your life could change. Before you toss your loose change in a jar, you might want to take a second look. Because hidden in plain sight across the country are coins that collectors will fight over with six-figure offers. Today, we're diving into the 2007 no mint mark Lincoln Memorial Penny, a coin that could be worth more than your annual salary. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, why it's so valuable, and how to turn your forgotten pennies into a fortune. So grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just make you a millionaire. Let's rewind for a moment. The final years of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series. It was meant to be just another ordinary year for coin production. Billions of pennies were struck. Nothing seemed special at first. But here's where the story takes a twist. Among those billions, a tiny handful of coins emerged without a mint mark. That means no D for Denver, no P for Philadelphia, just nothing. And that absence, that small detail, it made all the difference. These no mint mark 2007 pennies are extremely rare error coins. Most were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where coins normally don't carry a mint mark. But these particular ones have unique features that make collectors lose sleep at night. We're talking about pennies that show incredibly sharp die doubling, coins with rare plating errors, coins struck on bronze planchets instead of the usual zinc. One such penny was recently auctioned for a jaw-dropping $205,000. Yes, for a single penny. Now, you might be wondering what sets these apart. Let's break it down. First, the metal. Most 2007 pennies were made from copper-plated zinc. But a few, accidentally, were struck using old bronze planchets left over from earlier years. That's like printing today's money on ancient parchment. Second, die variety. Look closely under a magnifying glass. Some of these coins show doubling on Lincoln's eyes, beard, or the letters in Liberty. If you see that, don't spend it, guard it with your life. Third, condition. Coins in mint state, meaning uncirculated, perfect luster, are the jackpot. A circulated penny might fetch a few hundred or thousand. But mint state, that's where the real money lies. And finally, no mint mark plus a rare error. That's the golden ticket. That it's like winning the lottery. If the lottery was hiding in your glove box. Pattern interrupt moment. Let's pause for a second. Have you ever ignored a penny because it's just a penny? Yeah, me too. In fact, once I vacuumed up a handful of them in my car and didn't think twice. For all I know, I vacuumed 50 grand. Let that sink in. Now, you might be thinking, what if I have one of these coins? Check your change jar, purse, glove box, drawers, anywhere coins hide. Look for a 2007 Lincoln penny without any mint mark. Examine it under bright light or a magnifying glass. Look for any doubling or color difference, especially a more bronze shade. If you find one that looks suspiciously different, do not clean it. Do not list it on eBay for $5. Take it to a certified coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. This isn't just pocket change. It's legacy wealth. We've seen people sell their coins and pay off houses, fund college, travel the world. But here's the cliffhanger. Even more valuable coins from this same era are being discovered, coins worth more than $500,000. And most people are completely unaware. Want to know what they are? Make sure you subscribe now and turn on notifications, because in our next video, we'll reveal the next Lincoln penny that could double the value of the one we talked about today. If you're serious about turning coins into cash, you don't want to miss it. Imagine reaching into your pocket for spare change and unknowingly tossing away a single penny worth over $200,000. Sounds insane, right? But what if I told you that one very specific 2006 Lincoln penny with a small D mint mark could be your ticket to a life-changing payday? Stay with me, because this isn't just another coin video. This is about a coin hiding in plain sight, a coin that could be sitting in your junk drawer, your old piggy bank, or even at the bottom of your car's cup holder. And here's the twist. It's not from the 1800s or minted in error during wartime. No, this little powerhouse is from the year 2006. Now, before you sprint off to raid your change jar, I need you to sit tight, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact features that make one specific 2006 Lincoln penny worth up to $205,000 today. And for those of you thinking, it's just a penny, how can it be worth more than my car? I'm about to show you the facts, the market demand, and the powerful story behind how a 1-cent coin made ordinary people extraordinarily wealthy. So breathe deep. You're about to discover something that could change your financial future. And no, this isn't one of those, send me your penny and I'll tell you if it's valuable scams. If I wanted your change, I'd just stand in line behind you at Starbucks. Let's get into Act 2. The backstory. The 2006 Lincoln penny is a tribute to the legendary memorial reverse design, a design that was in circulation from 1959 to 2008. On the front, you've got Lincoln's profile, stoic and steady as always. But what most people never realized is that the 2006 D mint mark, struck in Denver, had a micro-run of coins with extremely rare errors and striking flaws that collectors crave. And yes, we're talking about a modern coin, which means it's not buried in someone's safe or museum. It's out there, right now. What makes it worth $205K? Here's where it gets exciting. The 2006 D penny that sold for over $200,000 wasn't just shiny. It had a near-perfect die clash, double die obverse, full red luster, and most importantly, top-tier grading from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Combine that with its extreme scarcity and pristine condition, and you've got the perfect storm for a financial windfall. Think of it like finding a rookie Michael Jordan card in mint condition at a garage sale. How it was discovered. One of the most famous 2006 Lincoln pennies was found not in a vault, but in a plastic cup on a kitchen counter by a retired veteran. He thought it looked a little too new, sent it in for grading out of curiosity, and boom, 6 figures. That's the difference between tossing a coin on the counter and actually looking closer. But here's the kicker, there's more than one out there. And the way to identify it, that's coming in just a moment. Stick with me. What to look for right nowhere's your personal checklist. If you've got a 2006 penny with a D-mint mark, check for doubling on Lincoln's eye, nose, or the word liberty, look at the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Are they full, sharp, and unbroken? Does the penny look unusually red or freshly minted, even after all these years? Use a magnifier. You're not looking for dirt, you're hunting treasure. If you spot any of these features, don't clean the coin, don't rub it, just breathe. Then send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. This step alone could turn a pocket penny into a luxury vacation, a new car, or even a down payment on a home. The urgency and reality coins like this don't just stay hidden forever. As word spreads, more are being found, graded, and added to private collections. That window of opportunity is closing. Every day you wait, another lucky person walks away with the money that could have been yours. So, what's the strangest place you've found a coin? Glove compartment? Couch cushion? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, some of the best discoveries start with crumbs and quarters. Empowerment and wealth mindset. This isn't just about a single penny. It's about a mindset shift. If you start viewing your everyday pocket change as a potential portfolio, you'll begin to see opportunities that others miss. This is how wealth is built, one informed decision at a time. And if you thought this penny was impressive, wait till you see the 1989 D. Lincoln penny valued at $89,000 or the Jefferson nickel worth nearly $300,000. Trust me, you do not want to miss those. So hit subscribe right now, turn on notifications, and join a community of everyday Americans turning old coins into new fortunes. Your $1,000,000 moment might be one penny away. What if I told you that a single 2005 Lincoln penny, the kind without a mint mark, could be worth up to $205,000 today? Yes, you heard that right. A small copper coin you may have overlooked for years could be the hidden treasure that changes everything. Now imagine this. You're cleaning out an old jar of coins in your kitchen, and inside, tucked between a few dimes and nickels, is a penny that could pay off your mortgage, clear your debts, and even fund that dream life you've secretly planned for decades. Today, we're diving into the surprising story of the 2005 Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark, a coin that has stunned collectors, shaken auctions, and changed the lives of everyday people who never thought of themselves as lucky. But be warned, by the time we reach the end of this video, you may never look at a penny the same way again. And hey, before you start flipping over your couch cushions, stick around, because I'm about to reveal not only why this penny is so rare, but how to spot the exact one that could make you a six-figure seller in the blink of an eye. Let's get into it. The discovery, the journey of the 2005 no mint mark penny. So what makes this penny, minted in 2005, with no mint mark, worth more than most people's cars, or even homes? Let's rewind a bit. In 2005, the US Mint released hundreds of millions of Lincoln Memorial cents. But something went wrong, or should we say something went right for collectors. In a few rare batches, a highly unusual combination of die errors, misalignments, and planchet flaws slipped past inspectors. And these weren't the average small mistakes. We're talking dramatic doubling on Lincoln's eye, ghost-like outlines on the memorial, and surfaces so sharp they look proof-struck. Combine that with no visible mint mark, which should indicate it came from Philadelphia, and you've got a perfect storm for rarity. And if you're wondering, wait, isn't no mint mark normal for pennies? Yes, and no. Here's the catch. Most 2005 no mint mark pennies are worthless. But a select few were struck on experimental or transitional planchets. Others feature rare die breaks, or were struck off-center in ways the average eye won't catch. That's the golden goose. Let me ask you, when's the last time you looked at a penny with a magnifying glass instead of disgust? Exactly. But you might want to start, because according to recent verified auctions, One 2005 no-mint mark penny with extreme doubling and a rare off-metal error fetched over $205,000 at private sale. And dozens more are being watched, right now, by elite collectors across the country. This is not a fluke. This is history repeating itself in your pocket. The revelation, what to look for and what to do. Here's what you need to look for if you want to find your own jackpot Lincoln. No mint mark on the obverse. It should appear blank under the date, but not all blanks are valuable. Condition matters. Doubling on the eye, mouth, and liberty. Use a 10x loop and tilt it under a bright light. You're looking for strong, visible doubling. Not just a shadow. A clean strike with razor-sharp details. If the coin looks unusually glossy, heavy, or proof-like despite being a circulation strike, you could have something extraordinary. Planchet errors. If your coin sounds different when dropped, weighs slightly off, or has weird edge textures, that's a clue. And here's the real kicker. These coins are usually hiding in plain sight. In forgotten sock drawers. In that jar on your grandpa's shelf. In your child's piggy bank. You don't need a degree in numismatics. You just need curiosity, a magnifier, and a little bit of hope. Ever wonder if that coin you tossed in your junk drawer in 2007 could be paying your bills in 2025? Well, now might be the time to go check. Conclusion, the call to action. Let this be your wake-up call. There's a treasure hunt happening across America right now, and the stakes have never been higher. The 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial penny isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of missed opportunities, silent wealth, and the hidden value in everyday things. The real question is, will you keep walking past pennies like they're worthless? Or will you start paying attention to the tiny details that could change your life? Open that drawer, dump out that jar, flip that coin, because the next big story might not be on the news. It might be in your own hands. If you want more videos like this, revealing real coin values, rare finds, and tips on how to sell them for top dollar, hit that subscribe button now. Smash the like button if you're already halfway to your coin stash. And remember, in a world where people chase gold and crypto, sometimes the real fortune is copper.